Hit that button.
The Built2 Media Podcast.
Why is the button sticky, Gunner?
I don't know. Good question. Dude, it's just what I do.
Built2. Malay, Gunner, Zach, and Ben.
He literally piled it in his hole.
I mean, wouldn't you do it the first time? I would.
I mean, it wasn't mine, so.
Oh.
Now from the Liquid Nitro Studios, here's your host, Blake Anderson.
Gunner's locked and loaded.
Gunner Cummings.
I'll be completely honest, we're out of headphones.
Zach Witties.
I bit on that so hard.
Ben Brooks.
They say that the
Don't have an hour and a half.
man is the head of the house, but the woman is the neck. And what turns the head? The neck.
Never heard that.
I haven't either.
Not even once.
Never heard.
I don't even know what just happened.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
saying,
right.
that's
That's right.
Hit the button. Benjamin.
Hey, how are you?
Al, I've been good. I've been great, and here I am.
Yeah. You had a busy weekend, brother.
Oh, she was a good time. Little Red Cedar action.
Yep.
And then a little Troy Girolamo action over the weekend. He was up for the Masters.
I was just getting to that. Yeah. Your story about what happened with G-Man, and then he just looks at your daughter and goes, "Let's get some ice cream."
Yeah.
Floors me. Absolutely floors me.
He looks at the fire. He's like, well, that ain't going to burn. Liana, what do you think? If we can't burn wood, should we go get ice cream? Boom. Brought the dimples out on Liana, and away we went. Went and picked up Grandma and heading to Mondovi.
Absolutely. I love that.
Oh,
I love that.
It was so good, dude. It was a good weekend. And then Sunday, worked at the grounds. Hold on, let me pop it up in the corner here so you guys can see it. Booyah, Summer Jam coming at you this weekend. So if anybody is wondering, we got ourselves a little giveaway to do this week on the Built2 podcast.
And that's not a bad lineup either.
No, we got headliners. Third Eye Blind on Friday. The Wallflowers, Blue Oyster Cult, Starship, and then here's the big one. Saturday, we got the Styx, Brent Michaels, Gin Blossoms, and Spin Doctors. Plus, with your GA pass, you can go up to the High Country building, which they call the Sun Cruiser building, and they have all kinds of different artists on there. I mean, it's music at all times. So Shovelhead, Worm, Label, there's a lot of fun names, but the Dweebs, as far as locals go, Ember, Tow Truck Tom, and the Roadhouse Rex, Alliance Rock and Roll, and then Boogie and the Yo-Yos. Like, what? How can it get any better, right?
I've seen the Dweebs. I've seen Boogie and the Yo-Yos. Boogie and the Yo-Yos are actually going to be performing live at Rondelay Ranch on June 27th for Red, White, and Boom, our big fireworks to do up there, where for America 250, we're going to have a big, the most fireworks, the biggest fireworks if anybody's ever seen ever. And I challenged my grandpa this year, you better make it like really big because it's 250.
Big.
That being said,
Huge.
Boogie and the Yo-Yos, you're not going to be disappointed, I'm telling you.
No.
Same thing with the Dweebs. Same thing with the Dweebs, too. So tell us about our giveaway that we got going on here in a little while, Blake.
Well, I guess what we're getting at with us telling you about Summer Jam is we have a 4-pack of tickets
4-pack
going out to one lucky winner. And the way we're going to do that is if you guys share this live episode, after we're done with the show, we're going to put your names on a spinny wheel. And boom, whoever it lands on wins 4 GA passes to Summer Jam, thanks to the Eau Claire Event District.
So it's 7:37 right now. Let's see how many shares we can get in the next 15 minutes. How's that sound, Blake?
Yes. I'm just typing it up in the comments for our listeners.
All right, so that's the deal. So it's 7:37 Central Time right now. So we have 15 minutes, so we're going to cut this off at 7:53. Yeah, 7:53. We're going to cut this off at. So, I see we have 16 live viewers in here right now, approximately. Let's get this shared out. And then do us a favor, too, if you wouldn't mind. Put in the comments that you did share. Jeremy, I'm assuming you already did. So but put in the comments that you already did. We'll be able to go back, verify it. And then we're going to put everybody's name on a spinning wheel, record it, and then we will get the winner their tickets here coming up shortly.
Yes.
So, yeah, share this out. And in the meantime, we do have a lot to cover, though, Blake.
We sure do, Ben. If any of you weren't in here prior and clicked on our most recent live video, we had some audio malfunctions with our program that we use. So we will be sharing the Cam Panitzke very short interview, but he was short of time. They are at Deer Creek right now doing some practice. And yeah, it is what it is. When you're in the middle of a conversation, you don't just stop. So that's what we ended up doing was we just recorded it. We'll put it out on the listening airwaves and away we'll go.
And that's the other reason, too, why the audio for the Art Golden episode didn't get released, because we had to make sure it was all right and all put together and all that stuff. And that was a conversation, just like with Cam, that was a conversation that we had. We simply just didn't want to stop. And so that episode was put out today, I believe, wasn't it, Blake?
Yes, it did come out today, and I am very satisfied with the way the picture turned out. I thought we did Art good with that deal, and we 940% loved every minute of talking to Art Golden.
At least 940%. And just as we do with all of our guests, but anytime we can get a bona fide legend on, especially one that isn't behind the wheel, but he's the guy who keeps all of our local guys going, right?
Yes.
And somehow a guy like him, he's got probably just as much, if not more, energy than a young Cam Panitzke, who we did have a really good conversation with, although brief prior. But Blake, in the meantime, Blake, let's talk. I was able to watch a little bit of Red Cedar Speedway on Friday, and what a track! Yeah, it was a good show too.
Yeah, I thought it turned out really good. Me and Jeff kind of went to town right away in the morning, started getting some water in it and then working it. I mean, I know that sounds weird after all the rain we got, but boy, did that thing turn around quick and left it pretty hard for most people, mainly small tires racing. So you can't have a soft track, otherwise they're going to dig in real hard. And I thought the streeters raced really well. B-Mods, obviously, if you talk to Brandon Jensen, I think he was fully satisfied with the way the track was. But yeah, as far as having three classes racing, it was good. I thought it was really good. And then the only thing I was four classes, sorry. The only thing I was a little disappointed with is we were unable to get the powder puff out on the track and the street drags due to rain. But the most important part is we did get the show in.
Well, I'm curious. We got powder puffs coming up at Rice Lake here, I believe this weekend, in fact. And I am curious to see how many women are going to sign up for that. Or it's 2026. How many men are going to put wigs on and identify as a woman for that? But,
hopefully none.
There was some talk of that. There was some talk of that.
Well, it's because we're all dudes.
Right. I definitely don't want to see Simon Wallstrom in a wig. Just at all, ever. That just gives me clown vibes, and clowns scare the crap out of me. But
all he's got to do is put his mustache on his head. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be real. But anyway, Blake, let's go through the results at Red Cedar. So Brandon Jensen, you know what? We haven't seen much out of his brother, old Josephine Dolores, lately.
No.
So Brandon Jensen he's the upper Jensen here so far in 2026, picking up a sweep on Friday night, going home with the broom. Shadow Kitchener and Matt Klukless, second and third. Sydney Knopsdale +8 for 12th.
Right.
That's a heck of a hard charger right there.
Yeah, she was rolling too. I mean, it was kind of messy at the beginning, just, like I would say normal. It just gets a little bottled up is all. And yeah, she kept the car straight and avoided most of the problems out there.
That's half the battle in that class, right? Keeping your car straight, head on a swivel, so to speak. Especially when you're further in the back. I mean, a little bump and run could happen up front, and that could upset the entire field. And we've seen that happen time and time again in the Midwest Modifieds. But all in all, good show for them. Cody Coomer.
Yeah.
Cody Coomer.
Talk about welcome back.
Limited schedule so far this year. I got to pull his numbers up here quick, because I'm not sure how many times he's run so far. 3 features he's competed in and 2 wins. So he picked up a win on May 16th at Rice Lake. I knew about that one. He ran Viking Speedway on Sunday, May 24th. So he went all the way over to Alexandria, Minnesota. And last Friday, June 12th, picking up the dub again. So limited schedule, but not limited with his right foot. That is for dang sure.
Yes.
So Cody Coomer picking up the sweet. Levi Rent come back in second. And Cole Richards, I tell you what, that young hot shoe cheeseburger, that podium finish, he's just adding to his total there. And I would no longer consider him to be like that young upstart, right? I'm looking at a guy like Cole Richards. I mean, he's always in the mix. Every time he rolls out at Rice Lake, he's right there. Menominee, same way. Dylan Baskin, though, +3 for 7th. All in all, yeah, it was a really good show. And Cody Coomer on the microphone, he's just like his dad, right? Like, I've known Cody his whole life. We're both from Medford. We grew up just a couple of miles from each other. Cody used to help me give away bikes at Monster Hall Raceway like 25 years ago. And yeah, just this young kid and watching his dad, Butch, out there racing. And Butch used to be a bit of a hothead, but not like I'm going to, not fisticuffs hothead, not like that. But Butch is just real even, calm. So is Cody. Like, I think Cody's the type of guy where you could, kick him where the sun don't shine, and he'd probably say, I had it coming, or
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
So congratulations to Cody.
He did a great job, dude. He did a great job. It was actually really, I mean, Cole Richards was right there too. Like, he was leading the race at one point in time. Levi Rant, I'm pretty sure he led the race maybe at one point in the race. It's
Sure.
They were switching it back and forth, a little slick through the middle, traction top and bottom, and yeah, it's starting to become a little closer to street stock action at Red Cedar. Is starting to become kind of close, not quite as good as Rice Lake Speedway.
Well, okay, let's be real here. And I'm not just saying what I'm about to say because I'm biased. But, Blake, you and I have had several conversations about this over the years, even before I joined the show. The best street stock racing in the country takes place at Rice Lake Speedway.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yep.
Hands down.
Yep. It's kind of like your favorite fishing hole. That's the place.
Right. I'm not talking stock car, although I'd love to see stock cars around here. But street stocks for sure. Yeah, you're the best at Rice Lake. So let's move into the super stocks, Blake.
Supers, Alex Myers. Okay. Great race. Pretty much walked for the most part on that one. Like a point to prove type of winning, but not really trying to prove a point, just running hard laps. I think my favorite part was when Kurt came across the track with the big smile on his face, riding the bike. And right to victory lane, shook the hand, never got off the bike, and he peeled off. And it's so cool just being able to watch Kurt's career transfer, if that's the right word for it, into Alex Myers' career in a sense. Raced with him just long enough to then basically, here's the reins in a sense. So,
yeah.
And if you didn't notice, though, the Brandon Jensen got the broom. The Cody Coomer got the broom. The Alex Myers, broom. Oh, yes. And the Hornets, broom.
Jody Holterman picked up her broom.
Golly.
So, it's funny, too. They didn't go through hardly any brooms for the first part of the season, right? So
Correct.
Now we're 25% through the year. They didn't go through hardly any brooms, and now they're handing them out like candy just because I dropped off 24 of them there. Doesn't mean they have to give them all away, but we're still happy to give them away. And congratulations to everybody who got a broom too. So yeah, Alex Myers picking up the dub and the sweep. Andrew Davis, and second, Scott Geiger. Long time veteran in the super stock division for basically as long as I can remember. Scott Geiger has been running something, but for the last 25 years, he's been in a super stock. So good to see him be able to get on the podium as well. Because he's just one of those guys that just shows up and, I don't want to call him a field filler. I don't believe in that term. I don't like that term. But he's just a guy who's always there, longtime veteran. Now his kid Sean is racing, so really good to see them up there. Jeff Eisner +3 for 6, and I'm telling you, that's one of the first times Jeff has finished out of the top 5 in I don't even know how long. But yeah, and it didn't look like there was correct me if I'm wrong too. It didn't really look like there was a whole lot of movement going on in the super stock feature.
No,
but nevertheless, to be able to pass 3 cars and get up to 6 on a racetrack where there wasn't a ton of movement, to me, that still says something about you. So,
it was.
See the Hornets.
It was still racy, but it was, like when the supers got out there, it just kind of turned into that single file fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Single file fun. I like that term.
It kind of was. I mean, they were still racing, but it just, you could only gain a little, not a lot. So.
Right. Just a couple minutes to go on the contest giveaway, so we're going to cut that off at 7:53. It's 7:49 right now, so a couple minutes to go on that yet. And the Hornets, Jody Halterman. We don't get to see Hornets run that often, and Jody Halterman continuing his winning ways. John Parish, though, +11 for the hard charger.
Yeah,
and Jody Halterman did pick up a broom, and Sam McWithy going home in third. So
yeah,
4 classes.
Kristen, good. Thank you for the reminder. But the number 3 car, not sure of the name. I don't remember. He parked it on lap 3 in the middle of 1 and 2, completely rolled and parked it on its side.
Shipping freight and tired of guessing if you're getting a fair rate? QualityFreightRate.com cuts through the noise, compares real carrier pricing, and gets you the best freight rate fast. No fluff, just better pricing. Check them out at QualityFreightRate.com, and don't forget promo code BUILT2 for 10% off your first shipment.
I'll figure out the name right now.
It was pretty crazy to watch that. I think the right rear or one of the tires fell completely off, just buckled, and when he went into the turn and just woof.
It looks like John Tyrell.
Well, that sounds right.
John Tyrell from Menominee.
Okay.
Yeah, or Chase Childs, one of the two.
And guess who made an appearance at Red Cedar Speedway?
I don't know.
The Mike Knutson B-Mod.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, though, and he was having some trouble in the heat race anyway.
Yeah, a little trouble getting her into gear, into high range. He had her in low, but just couldn't get her into high, and then they figured it out for the feature. So, was that Mason? Mike's son's Mason? Yeah, so, assumingly, that's his first time on track in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it was cool to see they made it out there.
Yeah, that was his first time out. So, and I tell you, getting that thing into gear, first time out of the racetrack ever, right? And it doesn't matter if you got 10 eyes watching you or 1,000, there's still that pressure, right? And you got to be able to feel that transition, right? When you shift it in high, it's backwards from everything that you know about driving just a regular standard. You push the clutch in to make these things move, and then you got to feel the engine speed match the rear end speed, and then you let the clutch out and you slam it in a high. So for that, it can be a challenge. I remember the first time I jumped in my super stock, first time with the Burt transmission, I was pitting at Daryl Hazelton's shop, racing out of Daryl Hazelton's shop, and I backed out of his shop and drove it over to the trailer, and I killed it 31 times.
What? 31 times?
31 times, backing it out, putting it into low gear, and then getting it over to the trailer. I killed it 31 times.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know why I kept track of that, but I just did. And I can remember a couple of times too, going out on the racetrack, trying to get it into high gear, and you just couldn't, and the nerves get to you and stuff like that. So
Right.
hopefully Mason will be able to get that figured out again. I mean, he's got a heck of a teacher in his dad. So, but
we got a Southwest Florida native, not really native, but Bud Fritz is in the house. Oh, Bud Fritz from the Thunder Hill Speedway. What is up, Bud?
Thanks for tuning in, Bud. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here. So, all right.
Danny.
7:53 p.m.
You got the names?
I'll get them. I'll get them.
Danny Hansen was at Red Cedar Speedway as well.
There's a name that we don't see that often.
Oh.
Danny Hansen.
Jeremy wanted to let you know that he showed up to help Fred.
Okay. All right. Oh, happy birthday, Lars Hansen, too.
Happy birthday, Lars.
Lars Hansen, one of the content creators at local area racetracks, Cushion Banger Media. So happy birthday, Lars. But yeah, we'll get these names together. And Blake, how do you want to do that? You just want to do another video of it?
Yeah, we'll do a video just putting all the names together. I mean, honestly, since there was only I don't know, how many people were there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8.
All right. Well, let's keep it rolling for a while. Let's get a couple names in the hat.
All right. Let's extend this out, shall we?
Yes. Let's do 8:20. How's that sound?
All right. That works for me.
All right.
So, but anyway, we had a lot more action to cover over the weekend as well. I was not able to watch the Masters on Saturday night. Alyssa and I had another event that we had going on, so I couldn't get to it. I couldn't watch it. Nothing. So, but we do have the breakdowns here. So they got 3 shows, as I understand it, 3 shows crammed into one night. Right,
yep.
Blake?
Yeah, pretty close. Yep. It was just Friday's events. They got all the Friday's heat races done. And then on Saturday, they did the B features and the A mains prior to starting their Saturday show.
I see. All right. So USRA late models, Mitch Fenske, able to park it in Victory Lane. This is the Friday portion. Now Cam Panitzke in second, Lucas Peterson in third. Hard Charger, Stephen O'Brien, plus, how often do we get to say this, Blake? Plus 21.
You can't make that up.
No. Stephen O'Brien, heck of a run for him. And in the late models, Jake Timm, heck of a weekend he had.
Yeah.
Coming off the road is probably a little better, a little financially better for their team, especially after this weekend. Jake Timm, Cole Searing, James Giassi for second and third. And the Hard Charger, Blake Anderson, the Dale Earnhardt of dirt, the gunslinger, the Double One Express, the eternal legend that is Pat Dorr.
Wow. I love saying his name.
Yeah. I love it too.
Plus 17. Like, there isn't a freaking Hard Charger in here less than 10.
Right. Yeah.
And that was on, by the time the mods went out, that thing was rubber from bottom to top, or at least black. I don't know if it was taking rubber yet, but man, plus 17 in a late model.
It just goes to show you that age only affects certain people.
Right. And if you piss him off, he's just going to drive harder, apparently.
Yeah.
Especially when he pisses himself off by giving himself a shitty start position.
Oh, I'm sure he was not happy in the pits. And I remember so many times where I'd go and I'd pit for Luke Koski, who would be driving his car, and he would simultaneously be pitting for Pat Dorr. And basically we knew that no matter what, you only talk to Pat if you have to.
Yeah.
Right. And it's not that he's a jerk, because he's not. When he explained it to me. What he said was, I don't mean to be off-putting or anything like that. I just got a lot of stuff to keep track of. And I thought, well, boy, that makes a lot of sense. It really does make a lot of sense because I've talked to him outside of the track too. And he's a super guy, but
Yeah.
I keep staring at plus 17 for 7th. That's insane.
It's just plain nuts, man.
Yeah. And modifieds, the Thriller Cade Dillard.
Who's that? I don't even know her.
Yeah. And how about the unhuman one? Caden Blazer. I'm not convinced he's human anymore. I'm pretty sure that Todd assembled him from parts from like slot cars and computers and stuff in the basement of the West Hill Bar in Chippewa. I'm pretty sure that's how he was assembled, with just a huge shot of adrenaline to keep him going. Caden Blazer, 2nd. Jim Chisholm, 3rd. Hard Charger. Look at that. Rodney Sanders.
Like I said,
13 for 7th.
The lowest hard charger of the night. Plus 13, dude. Plus 13.
Plus 13. And Stephen O'Brien, plus 21. I'm stuck on Pat Thor. I'm sorry.
That's actually, you remember the chicken lover always used to comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his buddy, O'Brien.
Okay.
That's just fucking
right.
plus 21, dude. That's almost the whole field.
That is. Yeah.
Christ, they only start with well, maybe they did have, I don't know.
They had to start 20 days. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Like, you passed 3 heat races.
Yes. And it was a really good show between Jake Timm and I'm pretty sure Cade Dillard, but Cade ended up getting into Jake just a little bit and spun Jake. So like Cade said, hats off to the track crew for making the call, putting me to the back. It was 100% my fault. So I thought that was pretty cool that he actually, when he got in that modified and got to Victor Lane, he literally said it right away. Like, hey, he just raced a whole freaking US MTS race, celebrates, and then gets on the microphone and says, hey, just want to let you guys know that was completely my fault. Me and Jake talked. Like, I'm glad the track made the decision, but in order for him to get a microphone, he had to win the modified race to tell everyone that.
That was probably his only motivation, too.
Right.
Like, hey, I got to go defend myself, man. So everybody move over because I'm coming through.
Talk about class, though. I mean, the guy never races up here in a mod or in a late model and has a crappy situation like that. And then comes out in the modified and is like, hey, I just want to let you know I messed up.
Messed up in the late model feature. Sorry. Didn't mean to.
Yeah.
But again, Pat Noor, he's probably immortal,
Yes, definitely is.
It's the power's in the mustache. I think we all know that. But yeah, phenomenal. Let's move into Saturday, Blake.
One more thing from the Friday portion of the show. Caden Ludwig and Cooper Sumby got together opening lap of the feature, and Cooper Sumby, thank God he is okay, but he flipped that car like it was a sprint car. They had a little left front contact, left front to right front, and that thing just shot into the air like a damn cannon.
But he's all right.
He is okay. I texted him right away. I just wanted to make sure he was fine because obviously I'm at home, and yeah, he said I'm all good. So hopefully those two can talk about the situation, watch some video, and move on because I know they're really good friends. Like, I'm just glad that Cooper was okay because at the end of the day, I mean, you say it on the microphone all the time. You can always replace a car. You can't replace a driver.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Yeah, that's just it. And you know what? Racing has been around longer than these United States. Racing goes back. You think about it, once a person figured out how to run, somebody else said, I can run faster than that. Racing was born. Oh. And so racing has stood the test of time. So regardless if you take some time off to be able to fix your stuff or get new stuff and come back, it'll still be there.
You dang tootin', man.
Yeah, I mean, So, glad Coop's all right. Coop, we had him on here, month and a half ago, and he was a great guest, great kid. Steve, his dad, wonderful. Liv, God rest her soul. I couldn't imagine Olivia, what her reaction would have been. Had she seen that, or what her reaction was actually watching that too. But
it was a hard freaking wreck, dude. It was a nasty wreck. That's no joke.
I'll have to find that.
Yeah. Pat Kelly wanted to let us know there was 27 USRA late models, and Jeremy Bloom also wanted to give a shout out to Caden Blazer. It is his birthday today as well. So therefore,
it's not the day he was born. It's the day he was turned on.
Yeah, the day he was turned on because he's,
It's the day he was powered up.
And then we got a Mernon.
He can't be human.
Yeah.
Ponch.
We got a Mernon from Ponch, and we also got Spencer Shields in the house from South Florida as well. What is up, Spencer? You guys don't forget to share this out. Don't forget to share this out. We got Summer Jam tickets. We're giving away a 4-pack. It's a $580 value. It is well worth your time to come hang out. So share this out. We got about 15 minutes left, and then we are going to cut off the, what do you want to call it, giveaway?
Yeah, we'll cut off the giveaway.
Did you share this out, Ben?
I did.
Yes.
I did. But unfortunately, I can't attend Summer Jam this weekend, so.
Well, I know you wouldn't be in the, you would not be in the choice of a winner, but we need to get this sucker shared out so we can give these tickets away. I thought that was pretty cool of the event district.
I do have a question for Jeremy Bloom, though, because since he wins everything, Jeremy, put in the chat if you're able to go this weekend, because it's his luck, man. It's his luck. So, but if he's not able to attend this weekend to Summer Jam, then we should just take him off the list, because if he's on it, the man wins everything. I was talking with Jake Radetsky at the Menominee Car Show, in fact, and he was commenting. He said, Jeremy, every time they have a contest on wax, when he's driving to work in the morning, said, Jeremy Bloom, he's the winner. And so, Jeremy, just let us know if you can win.
What's up, Jordan Langer? We also forgot to mention that Onyx Johnson, a millennial farmer's son, Onyx, had a pretty bad wreck as well in hot laps on Friday, I believe. So thankfully, it sounds like he will be getting better, but they had him on feeding tubes and all kinds of stuff. He ended up breaking some stuff in his back, and I
heard he broke his back in 4 spots.
The surgery won't be needed, is what Jeremy just said. So remember, this is our source of information, Jeremy Bloom, while we're live on the podcast. So,
well, I tell you, if anybody would know, Jeremy would.
Yes.
So, also, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, please let us know in the comments if you have shared. If you've done so already, we don't need you right now. I've got Jeremy Bloom, Chris Hover, Heidi Melton, Mark Steffen, Jace Traxler, Patty Reed, Avery Anderson, Jeff Brody, all have commented that they have shared. Jeremy, not a problem, buddy. So, Blake, let's talk about Saturday at the Masters.
Let's do it, Benjamin. USRA late models, the man we just talked to prior to audio problems on this program, Cam Panitzke. Is it Panitzke?
I'm telling you,
Panitzke?
It's Panitzke.
All right. I named it. I did it right.
I said it before in his portion. Versatility is generally not in a driver is generally not something that we see until they're in their mid-20s, right?
Yeah.
But at 14 years old, he's proven to have success in several different divisions of karts, on the dirt legend, asphalt legend, and now USRA late models. I mean, picking up the $1,000 check on Saturday night. And how about the former national champion in the USRA late model division, former multi-time national champion, Lucas Peterson, coming back in second, and East Bethel, Minnesota's own Larry Fitzsimmons parking it on the podium in third. And that LXV car, here we go again, Blake.
Look at our neighbor
Lowest hard charger on the card. Plus 13 for second.
He was humming. He just picked the bottom and bounced off them tires, and away he went, man.
I love it. Yeah, right down the road from me. That's where the shop is at anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And late models. Another Panitzke.
What a cool night, man. I so wish we could have had him on here for you guys to listen to, just to hear you could almost hear the excitement in his voice when he told us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Nick Panitzke picking up the big check, and another Nick coming in second. This guy's been around forever. Nick Anvilink, second generation race car driver out of Navarino. Of course, he's got a resume a mile long himself. He's former Masters champion, former Dirt Kings, multi-time Dirt Kings champion. I think 4 or 5 Dirt Kings championships he's won. And now here's a name, Blake Anderson, that I didn't think we'd ever talk about on this program ever again, or ever, period. Coming to you from New London, Wisconsin, in the 42 ride, Mr. Excitement, Terry Casey is back.
I was so jacked to see the 42 car out there.
58 years old. He said he was kind of done with it, but I read an article about him recently. I think Joe Vertigan put it out. At 58 years old, he's got 6 grandkids. His grandkids said, "Grandpa, why aren't you racing anymore?" And apparently he said, "I don't know." And so now they're just kind of, so then they decided to put a car together. So now he said he's got his wife, Lori, always has been his crew chief forever. But now he said he's got more pit help with his 6 grandkids. So Mr. Excitement back. James Essex's favorite late model driver, Terry Casey, back in business. And so good to see him back out there. Your hard charger, though, former Superstock wheelman, now up in the fat tires, Kevin Burdick, plus
16.
Not 11, not 12, not even 13, nor 14, not 15, but plus 16, Blake.
Isn't that
plus
nuts?
16.
This is crazy.
Yeah. In a CLS late model, so a Wissota late model, to have that much power and that much traction and also that much room to be able to move up 16 spots for 6, that to me is, Kevin Burdick's a great wheelman too. He's a great driver.
Yeah. One thing to add to the late models, Terry Casey ended up leading most of the laps of that race. I'd say over half.
Did it look like vintage Terry Casey?
Yep, right through the middle. Just walking away for a while.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Right through the middle.
Yep.
Normally he was a tub guy.
Yep. Usually I think he went there for a couple laps and he moved to the middle and said bye-bye for a bit. But old Nick Avalink, he was just a hustling dude. Plinking them off like they were free. Well,
and Nick, obviously, hell of a driver in his own right, but he has got one powerhouse of a team behind him, too. His dad, Terry Anvilink, has assembled his engines forever, and his crew chief, Tyler Anvilink, I've hung out with Tyler quite a bit, spent a lot of time with him. Great guy, super, super knowledgeable. Future guest on this program. Sometime down the road, we'll have Tyler Anvilink on. This guy doesn't sleep either. He's a millwright during the day. He owns a bar, and he wrenches on race cars. So he's like you, Blake. There's a lot of times, like in the winter, when you don't sleep. Yeah, he's like that. He said, I talked to him one time. He said, "I've been up for 36 hours, man." I'm like, "When are you going to get shut down?" This is at like 7 o'clock at night. He goes, "I don't know, 4 a.m. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I asked, how much caffeine have you had? A little. So you're just running on pure willpower and angst then, huh?
Dang.
I said, yeah, pretty much. But that's, what it takes to have a successful race team is you got to have hardworking people behind you. And so, and that, I guarantee you, I've asked Nick before that too, what is your driving force? And he said he wouldn't be able to do it without his brother or his dad. So, and Terry Anvilink, one could argue, that he should be in the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame. If Wisconsin had a Racers Hall of Fame, he should be in that.
Yeah.
Crying out loud, he's got a book written about him. So, and let's talk mods, Blake.
I just got one more ad to the late models that my race pass doesn't show.
Ever.
Kevin Eater came through the B main and was all the way up to third at one point in time in this race.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I think the tire went away. But if that would have panned out to where he was racing for second, I don't know if anybody could ever beat the hard charger at Cedar Lake the way the track was coming from the B main to third place in the late models.
Well, and that just goes to show you too, when Cedar Lake Speedway, when they put their minds to it, they can produce a hell of a track.
Oh,
when they put their minds to it, they can make it happen.
Well, think of how many race cars went around that track by the time the late models got on. Just nuts.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
Exactly my point. You think about all the stuff that's got to go into a show like that too. Everybody has got to be on point. Everybody. I mean, Marge Cook, she's got to have her whip and a chair out.
Green chili burritos.
Green chili burritos, checking wristbands. I mean, she still does it to me to this day because she knows that I used to, in my younger days, I used to sneak into Cedar Lake. And now to this day, even when we're not at a racetrack, she'll grab my wrist and look at it. And I'm like, Marge, I didn't have to pay to be in here. Well, I just got to make sure, Ben. Fair enough. And I had a shot of tequila with her.
Oh.
Blake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a shot of tequila with her. And I thought that was like the highlight of my year. That was 5 years ago.
Partying with Marge.
Yeah. And
she had a long drive home after tequila shots at the bar. She had to make it all the way back to the ticket booth.
Yeah, she's another one of those people, though, that just seems to be ageless. I mean, the Fountain of Youth has got to be somewhere around. There's one at Elk Mountain for sure, because John Canta has it.
Yep.
John Canta has it. But there's got to be one in New Richmond as well, because Marge Cook and Pat Dorr, they haven't aged.
No, I think they're still like just graduated high school.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Pat Dorr was obviously he was born with his mustache. We all know that.
He had to have. Just like Rick Crumry. Yeah. Rick Crumry's mustache, like that thing.
Epic.
You can't beat a Rick Crumry mustache. Like Derek can't even beat it, and that's blood. So. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. And mustache season is coming too. I mean, invite season's going to be here before too long, and it's tradition at the Red Clay Classic that everybody has a mustache. And I've threatened to do it for years. This year, I'm going to do it. I'm going right here on Friday, that full fireman handlebar mustache.
Yes.
And then on Saturday, I'm shortening it up, and I'm going full Nesbitt right there.
Wow. This is history in the making.
Not really, but I've always been scared to do it because I'm usually on camera for it. But this year I was challenged, so
do it. You got to do it now.
I will. All right, modifieds. Jake Timm picking up
great race.
Another deb.
Great race.
Yeah, I saw some highlights of that. That was a great race. Tanner Mullins in second, Rodney Sanders in third, AJ Hoff plus 14 for 14th.
What I mean, just all weekend. Let's just go through them real quick, right? Cedar Lake.
Yeah.
So we had a plus 21, had a plus 17,
plus 21,
plus 13 in the mods.
I'm adding these up right now.
Plus 13,
21
in the limiteds, plus 16 in the late models, and plus 14 in the mods. How many cars passed by the hard chargers?
94.
God
94.
Dang.
Can't you guys do better? Get to 100? Like,
yeah, 6 more cars. If Kevin Eater would have made it, we'd have been over 100. Oh. The other big news. Jesse Glenn's. He wasn't there Friday. He raced Saturday. Friday, they had a baby.
It's a good enough reason to miss.
Yeah. So congratulations to the Glenn's family.
What'd they have? Little race car driver?
Little baby boy.
Oh, baby boy.
I'm
What, you know the name?
Yep, but I'm sure they'll post about it. I'll let them share that news.
All right, fair enough.
Nick, what is
Fair
up,
enough.
Nick? Make sure you share this
Nick
out for a
Merrick.
chance to win some tickets to Summer Jam. We got 1 minute left before we're going to shut off the draw.
Nick, we haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Nick is the biggest Daryl Nelson fan out there. And I would consider he's probably a big Cade Nelson fan too. And he claimed to be a bigger Tom Nesbitt fan than I am. But Nick, all around, one of those great guys from up north, up by Superior, and just a good dude. We need more guys like Nick, more guys like Jeremy. You know, just the super fans. So thanks for stopping in, Nick. We appreciate you. Blake, I come back to Wisconsin on Friday. I land Friday night at like 7. And if I get out of there in time, there is a chance I will see you at Red Cedar on Friday.
I will be at Summer Jam.
Oh, then I will not see you at Red Cedar.
No, you
Speedway.
will not. But if you want to see
What?
some good music, I'll be at Summer Jam.
Yeah, well, you're in for a treat there.
Mhm.
And then Saturday night, I'll be at Rice Lake. You got to work Summer Jam.
Yep.
And, other big news, Blake.
Yep.
We missed it
Oh,
last Tuesday.
what?
There's a track not too far away from us.
Oh,
That
yeah.
has been on hiatus, just sleeping in the weeds. And it's
Yes.
now coming back. I can't wait to see what the Haas crew does with Eagle Valley Speedway.
Same.
I know they got a lot of work to do, and if they want to run in 2027, they got a short while to do it. But if there's anybody who can do it, then they've got the knowledge, they've got the resources, and they've got the backing to be able to get it done. So the Valley's going to heat up one more time, and hopefully this time for a lot longer than it was. And I'm excited to be able to see that. I'm excited to be able to go to races. We don't know when they're going to run, if it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. We have no idea. But I
Yes,
don't
sir.
think they know. That's probably, if I was them, that's probably like number 7 or 8 on my priority list, is deciding when I was going to run. Oh boy. Kyle, does that mean you're going to be at Rice Lake on Saturday night?
Hope so. Hey,
Yeah,
Ben.
That means he's going to be at Rice.
Ben, can
Hey,
you
Blake.
put the wheel on your laptop?
Yeah.
You
I
can? Do you got the names?
Yeah. I've got the names.
Well, it is 8:20, so let's fire this off and give some tickets away.
All right. Give me just a second here. We'll get this all lined up.
$580 worth of value from the Eau Claire Event District. 2-day general admission tickets with your chance to see Third Eyed Blind, The Styx, Brent Michaels, and plenty of other music. Mr. Benjamin has got the wheel, putting some names in the wheel for you guys. Drawing is live. It's kind of
How
fun.
Are we going to be able to?
They can pick them up at Summer Jam.
Okay, they'll be at Will Call.
They will be at Will Call at Summer Jam. We will figure out how to make it work. They can always. We are drawing for Summer Jam tickets. B2P Live. What is B2P? B2P Live. I don't know what that means, man.
I don't know what that means, Nick.
That's Nick Ayotte.
Nick Ayotte. I don't know what that means, Hausen. And you know what that means.
Yeah.
You are cursed.
Ben, give us a list of the names that are involved in this drawing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 8 names that are on the list right now. Jeremy Bloom, Chris Hober, Heidi Melton, Mark Steffen, Jace Traxler, Patty Reed, Avery Anderson, and Jeff Brody.
Jeff Brody. What is he doing?
Yeah. I don't know.
The old midget man himself.
And Jordan Langer.
Yep, Jordan Langer. Nick Ayotte says, I am cursed after Saturday.
I guess you are, Nick.
Oh,
I guess
gosh.
you are. All right. Okay. Let's see. Can I turn this?
Can't quite see it. Let me put you on screen here. Nope, got to tip it up.
I don't.
Tip it up, Ben. Oh, I can't see it. There it is.
Screen's too bright. You're going to have to just trust my judgment.
All right, sounds good.
You just trust me. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Kyle said he's shared it as well.
All right, this one doesn't count then, so I'm not going to tell you who it was.
Jonathan Blackstone shared it.
I'm not going to tell you who won the first one.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you guess.
Jeremy Bloom. Oh, there we can see it right there. That's perfect.
Oh, you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Ready?
Here we go.
That it? Okay, here it is. Drum roll. Kyle Gowan, you're going to Summer Jam.
No way.
Kyle Gowan, you're the winner.
Kyle,
So, Kyle.
message me on Facebook and we will get you some tickets. Congrats. Can you zoom that in, Ben?
I can certainly try.
Yeah, we can see it. You just got to get it closer. There it is. Kyle, there's all the names.
There they are. All the names. Forehead cam. Got that out of the way.
Congratulations. Kyle will not be at Rice Lake, he said.
I guess not.
That's awesome.
I guess not. We will have another giveaway here coming up. This one's going to be a bigger giveaway now, and I think you're going to like it.
Yep. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. This one, we're going to come up with a contest to be able to for this. The package is valued at right around $1,400 that we have the ability to be able to give away. And so Jordan calling Kyle a cheater.
He shared it afterwards. Yeah, probably.
Oh, well, that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so that being said, Blake, we got Summer Jam this weekend. I got a flight home on Friday, and Saturday I'll be at Rice Lake, and then next weekend, I won't be at Rice Lake next weekend, but a lot of good racing, and also like Hell Tour's on, pretty much every night. High Limit, they're doing their thing. World of Outlaws, Sprint Car Series. You get a lot of racing to watch on Dirt Vision, on Flow, on Dirt Race Central, and also we're working on it too. All of our shows eventually are going to be on DRC's website. So that's where they're going to be cataloged, as well as we're going to be uploading all of our stuff onto YouTube. And eventually we're going to be broadcasting from YouTube as well. So we got a lot coming. The only issue at hand is that guy over there in the Built2 studios and this guy right here. We have to actually take a day and like a whole day and sit down and do all this stuff.
Yes.
You think either one of us have I might have a day here. Blake doesn't have that day. Blake have a day there. I don't have that day. So we're trying. We're trying, guys. We're doing everything we can. So we are going to be having refreshed onto our website, as well as some new merch coming out here in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that as well. Other than that, Blake Anderson, I got nothing, Coach.
Yep. You just got Kids Night coming up at Red Cedar Speedway, so that should be pretty fun. Do some bike giveaways and some prizes. They got late models, mods, super stocks, just another normal show. Midwest mods, USRA late models, and Hornets. So should be a good another weekend. It looks like the weather's going to be very promising come Friday. Not so much coming up the next couple days. The weather's been awesome this week, and yeah. I hope to see you guys. I got a fishing trip coming up here on, I don't even have the right calendar. Got to look at my Big Lebowski calendar over here, Benjamin. What is that? The 24th of June, right? It'd be next Wednesday.
Yeah, that'd be next Wednesday.
Yeah. So I'll be fishing on the 25th, and we'll be back to Red Cedar come Friday afternoon.
Saturday night at Rice Lake, we've got our usual 5 classes and modified supers, B mods, street stocks, pure stocks, plus USR late models.
I love her. Dude, I love our fans. Neither one of you have somebody, he deleted it already. Rob Erickson, I believe it was. He said, neither one of you have the attention span for a whole day off.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like,
it's gone. I don't see it.
It's true.
I don't know where it went, but that was fucking hilarious. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, he's not wrong. You should see us when we're off camera.
Oh, it's terrible.
Both of us are. It's so bad.
Bing bong.
Anyway, yeah, we got powder puffs and USR late models this weekend.
Woo!
So let's do the anti-rain dance. Keep the rain away. We're running a perfect season so far at Rice Lake. We've had no rainouts. Knock on wood. We want to see that keep going. So we got a lot of stuff coming up here, guys. A lot of stuff. So we will see you at the races.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. Congrats to Kyle Godwin. See you next week.
As always, that was anticlimactic. You got something to say? Hit up the Built2 Media Podcast and let them know. Like, comment, and share on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and at Built2Media.com. Thank you, Built2 Media sponsors. QualityFreightRate.com, Liquid Nitro Energy Drink, SKD, Scott King Designs, Thunderhill Speedway, Kick-Ass Beef Jerky, Jiggy Signs, Harvest Racing, K1 Race Gear by Ryan Bowers, Spot On, Point of Sale System Credit Card Processing, and PrettyPolishJunkie.com. Get your Built2 Media Podcast fix. Get everything you want and get everything you need at Built2Media.com, except for the t-shirts. Figure it out. Be back next week for another exciting Built2 Media Podcast. The Built2 Media Podcast.